So a very beautiful good morning to all of you. Myself Kaja Dewanga and I am studying in class 10th and I am the student of level B and I am working currently on level B. So to begin with, I would like to say that it's raining. It's raining very heavily since morning. So, but still you are here. So I'm happy to see you all that here. And I would like to ask a question. Before that, do you know that many years ago, many scientists were believing that the natural resources are inexhaustible. Means there is no end of the natural resources. Means we can use, we can exploit, or we can use in no limit. They were just believing that. But after all, I would like to ask a question: that is it true? That is it inexhaustible? Anyone can answer? Do you believe that the natural resources we can exploit without any limit? Can you believe?
आई थिंक यू आर राइट बट जिस तरह से चीज़ें अभी चल रही हैं दे सर्च मैनी थिंग्स एंड बहुत तेजी से ग्रो हो रहा है कि हाँ इस चीज़ों को अपन को जल्दी से पार करना है, जल्दी से निकालना है, तो आई थिंक लिमिट खत्म होने वाली है.
So we should not think that it's limitless. We should use it when it is very necessary. And the second thing that I would like to ask a question: that would you be alive without nature? क्या आप जिंदा रह पाओगे without nature के? So we should understand the importance of it. So to begin with, I would truly welcome you all in my third presentation. This is going to be my third presentation of the level B. And so to begin with, the topic is that human activities and environmental impact, causes and solutions. So I would like to talk here. Today I'm not here to tell you what we are doing. The thing is that I would like to talk about the wrong human activities which we are doing, and what are that wrong human activities, and how can we prevent and how can we abate it. And first of all, before starting that, I would like to snap out all that thoughts that is existing in your mind, that if the someone will do, then will do, because we should not wait for anyone else, because no one is going to do anything for you. So just start you. Maybe the other people will see you and then they will inspire from you and then they will start doing something for you. So what are the wrong human activities? The wrong human activities which is done by human, but it is directly or indirectly harming to nature, animals, all that natural resources, and humans. Do you want to know? Are you ready to know that activities? So that activities which the first thing that I want to include in my list, that is throwing garbage. It's a common issue. It's a common issue, but it is leading a huge radical change in our environment. We should start doing for small issues, but we should also know that what huge mistake we are doing, with blunder we are doing. You know what Pacific Ocean, largest ocean in the world? In the Pacific Ocean, we throw garbage, right? We throw garbage and on roads, at public places, because we think that it's next time we'll not throw, but let it be, just throw it. But after it, indirectly, when the gutter is not cleaned properly in time, or because of heavy rain, because of heavy wind blowing, so because of that all reasons, it passes through the drainage system, through the rivers, and then ultimately it reaches to the ocean, and that all the garbage are collecting in the ocean. And now in Pacific Ocean there is a huge patch of garbage. There is a very big area where the garbage is collected, and you will surprised to know that all that garbage is made up of plastics. And that area of Pacific Ocean which is covered with garbage is called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And you know, it is 4 times bigger than India. Can you assume there is too much garbage? And the main reason of this is human. So we are just thinking that we're polluting water, but instead of it, you know, I agree that water is insoluble, but after a long time it reacts. So because of this, it releases a very harmful gases or gases, which ultimately harm the aquatic animals too. And throwing garbage is not like that you are only polluting water, but if you are throwing plastics, you see that cows on roads, they chew plastics. Because of that, it is causing a severe disease on their digestion system. So we should also avoid throwing them. And it's my experience that I saw my neighbor, when winter season was going on, they were just they used to kindle a fire and they used to take heat from that. So they were burning the plastic and polythene bags because it is very cheap. It is available from anywhere. And kerosene oil, it catches fire quickly. So but on that time it was very expensive. So what they were doing, they were just using the polythene bags instead of it to save money. But they don't know that they are not saving nature. What if the nature will destroy? You know what, after burning the plastics, toxins and many such types of harmful gases releases. Because of that, it's affecting to us, to our lungs, and causing many diseases as well as nature also. But what people we are doing, we are just finding our comfort, finding our amenities, that how can we save our money and all that. But we should concern toward this. I don't want to take this presentation in a very serious way, but my motto is only that, to remind what's your duty towards the nature. You should, this all are the gifted by God. We always try to pray to God that please give me that thing and that thing, but what we have, we should care about that, all that things. So I'm just here to remind your all the duties, that what should you do for the nature. And remember that if you'll harm the nature, nature will always harm you. If you will save the nature, nature will always save you, always try to save you. And the second thing, that we are not only polluting the water, we are wasting the water also. How? People are making borewells in their homes. If you'll see, go in colonies and you'll see that every home has the borewell. They have dug borewell to fulfill their water necessary. I agree that water is very necessary, but instead of it, one borewell can easily be shared by two people, by two homes. But no one wants to do this. Recently I heard a news on newspaper, on Changora Bhata, I think. There was a person who dug a borewell, means three borewells, which was of approximately 600 feet. Can you imagine? It's a 600 feet, and that person was selling the water illegally, and it was sealed after it. You can assume that mindset of the people. They only want to fulfill their needs, but they don't care about the nature. And next thing, in addition to, apart from nature, we should care ourselves also. If you'll care yourself, of course you will be caring your nature. How? Let's see. How many of you uses mobile phone, internet? All, right? And how many hours mostly you use internet? Approximately 3 4, approximately. I think it seems to me that you might be knowing that because of using internet, the population of birds is reducing, right? But instead of it, it is causing a very great impact on your brain. It is reducing your thinking ability, your creativity. You know what in our society is going on? What happening in our society? That parents are providing 3-year-old children's mobile phones to play and all. That they should not. But they should not give them mobile phone. Because of that, if you because recently the survey happened, and in that survey the result was that the 3 years children is using mobile phone since 3 years. At the 10 years, its mentality and its mental ability, his creativity is reducing. It's reduced, and he is not able to think as compared to the previous people, many years ago, when the people were not using mobile phones. So it's very severe thing. And I would like to ask one question, that have you noticed that after using mobile phones, after spending 3-4 hours on digital screens, what you feel?
I think we don't do any work and
Tired, like.
yeah, tired, and we feel we should not do any work and we take risks.
Okay, thank you, sir. So the thing that I want to tell you, that he's right, that after spending 3-4 hours or much more hours on digital screens, we lose our energy. After using mobiles, we always lose our energy. Because of that, we feel very tired. So why you are investing your energies on other useless things? You have too much energy. We are energized person, but we don't want to invest our energy on other things, on other useful things. It is harming the nature, but directly harming yourself, your brain. So just start, be aware. My motto is that be aware for yourself, just start doing for yourself. If you will care yourself, ultimately you are giving care to the nature. And I would like to say that don't exploit natural resources. And one thing also I want to say, that previously, many years ago, people were believing that all that natural resources are their divine. Means all that, like soil, water, land, all are god and goddess. But now we are evincing that this is our private property and we don't want to share it with anyone. We are charging money for giving water to any needy people. So what we are doing, there is no unity in our society. If unity would be there, so there would be a chance to save the nature. So furthermore, I would like to share the how can we prevent and how can we abate this, all that activities which we are doing. First thing, that always save the nature. How will you save the nature? And do you know the water cycle?
Yeah, yes.
It evaporates, condensation, and precipitation. So what happens? The water of the ocean evaporates, and then because of atmosphere, because of pressure, and because of the attraction of the tree, because tree is the major reason, so it precipitates and it fall down as a form of rain, and then it seeps into the ground. But what if we will disrupt into that water cycle? We are disrupting. How? Because we are cutting the trees, and trees are the major reason of the rainfall. But we are cutting the trees, so how rain will occur? Okay, let it be, it's a common issue. Major issue, the second major issue is, we are covering the earth surface, we are making roads, there is not much enough grounds are left, through them the water can seep into that. So because of that, it's very important to make a harvesting method. There is a road, complexes, buildings, so how can that water will go into your ground, and then how can the water groundwater can recharge? That's why many borewells are drying in summer season. Why? Because of this is the reason, because the water because you are not allowing to go the water into the earth surface. So that is also a major reason of decreasing of the groundwater level. So you should be aware of all that things, and you should not burn the plastics. Just spend some amount, because I don't think that it is very much expensive. Means kerosene oil is not much expensive than you buy your phones, right? It is not much expensive than your phones, and phones are not much good. You should use it for your when it is very necessary to use it, right? And throw garbage in dustbin. I kindly request you, because it's a common issue that you are just seeing the public places that it's a dirty. But if you will see, I would definitely say that search on Google, after my this presentation, search on Google and then see the image of the Great Pacific Patch. It's very huge, and if you see this now, it's a very horrifying view to see all that. So in conclusion too, I would like to say that improvement begins with I. If you will start, maybe other people will inspire from you, and then they will start. So improvement starts from I. Just start from yourself. Don't wait for anyone else. And secondly, that if you will harm the nature, nature will harm you. I'm remembering this. If you will save the nature, nature will always save you. And किसी महापुरुष ने कहा है कि प्रकृति है तो ही प्रगति है. So thank you.
जोरदार तालियां